Bitcoin continues to edge us for the $100,000 move, but some of the biggest altcoins out there, XRP, HBAR, Chainlink, Avalanche, are absolutely gigascending right now, right on time for alt season. This is the chaos we live for, and I have my own personal Christmas catastrophe that happened over the weekend. I'll let you know about what that was about. Isaac,
sir,
we're matching again today.
Matching again.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is the greatest outfit on the planet Earth.
I 100% agree with this. This is one of the most comfortable hoodies I currently own.
Yeah.
Besides
and you got the bullish hat too.
Exactly, because that's how we're feeling.
Yeah,
always, every day, bullish.
That's right, baby. Well, we're feeling good. Welcome on, welcome all to the blockchain basement. We got some huge updates to the current velocity of our market. I'm going to be diving into pretty much exactly where I think the top of this market will be in 2025 so that we can have a good bellwether on when to be looking to take profits. And honestly, doing some adjustments on what I thought these old school dinosaur tokens are capable of this weekend. And the smooth brains on TikTok proved that, man, retail can move the buck very, very heavily. Shout out to everyone that's joining us on the show. Laserface, Deucey Does Crypto, Wispy, K-Day, Solana. Oh, his membership expires. I'm sorry. K-Day, oh, what up, man? Nate, 707, Gun, Green Day Profits, my man. Blockchain Report, Rich J, Willis Wilsford, and Psychedelic Astronaut put sats in bowls. Now, what we got here is a failure to communicate. No, I'm just kidding. What we have is an incredible time that we're coming up on. I have right under 65,000 subscribers to the channel right now. Huge shout out to you guys. Share the stream, like the stream, continue to expand our voices, and make sure that you have your membership on auto renew. It's $1.20 a week, and you can support us from the ground level there. Become a member of the channel. And also, if you're interested, click the link in our description and trade with us on 2Bit. This weekend was pretty fun trading. I lost on an AVAX long because I had my stop loss hit, but then Bitcoin long just absolutely ripped. And now I'm snooping around for another scalp trade, which I may be putting in during the show. We'll see how that looks. Also, make sure you're following us on X. We got at Druth Crypto here. I got Isaac already pulled up.
Oh,
look at me. You made an upgrade.
Yeah, I've made it.
You've made the upgrade, buddy.
The Isaac top signal.
Yeah. Oh, come on. Come on. You got so much further to go, bro. Don't say yourself.
I can go.
Sad.
Depressed.
At Isaac Does Crypto. Now, this market looking thick. This is historical stuff. We don't need to look at this. Let's go into the live view of Bitcoin edging us. This is Bitcoin getting ready to send it to 100K this weekend. Oh, I'm primed. I'm ready. No, I'm not. I'm going to hold off. So what are we looking at on the charts? Let's have a look, see what we're dealing with right now. We're pulling back just a touch. This is this morning bell. Things were hot and heavy for just a moment. I was watching this, and honestly, I was trying to get this liquidity sweep to happen. We pumped up by 2.5% right before we went live. We are pulling back just a tad. See where that liquidity lives for the current moment, because I am a scalp trader. And it's right about to grab this pile at 95,146. Right below that is this 94,700 mark and 94,400. So with that being said, I am snooping around right in this range to put in my scalp long at this level. Should I see it during the show, please let me know as I move through the stories here. But Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy have acquired 15,400 more Bitcoin for the valuation of $1.5 billion at $95,976 per token, and has achieved a Bitcoin yield of 38.7% quarter to date, 63% year to date. As of 12/2024, he holds 402,000 effing Bitcoin.
Holy moly.
What the hell is going on here, dude?
I could use like 2 of those.
Oh my God. He is holding so many Bitcoin at this point. It's so crazy to see this. Acquired for $23.4 billion at an average of $58,000 per Bitcoin. This is absolutely crazy. Michael Saylor, either going to liquidate the planet or buy the planet in a few here. So this is going to be interesting to see. little bit more on the money flow side and where Bitcoin is headed. This is playing into my next few tabs here on what we have in potential for the next year, 2025. From Tech Dev, talking about Bitcoin's monthly money flow in the runaway zone. Now, this is a level of expansion in the money flow that we never reached in 2021. We have to keep this in mind as I go through the rest of the data to show you where I think this market's actually capable of going here. This is a very, very important data point right here. You can see the high of 2021 right there, November 2021, and we did not enter the runaway zone in the money flow side. We are currently breaching. We tested it as support, and we are breaching into highs on the money flow that we literally have not seen for a few markets here. This was the blow off top of 2017, which in this environment where you get the blow off expansion of the money flow past the runaway zone, this is very, very important to note. We're going to go to the 1 day, maybe 1 week rather. So you go back here. These are Fibonacci sequences of the entire market. So what this is the entire market pulled into a Fibonacci sequence. Now, what we're looking at here, let's go back to this 2017 bull market to compare and contrast how well the Bitcoin price did in this expansionary environment. Where is this? We got to show it again. So here it is, the runaway zone right there up into the blow off top moment. We go back to the overall trading view. Now this looks generally the same. We're cutting through this range pretty quickly. We did stumble a little bit this week, but I'm not too worried about it. I think we're still going to hit this 100K zone this week. But at large, the blow off top for the Fibonacci sequence is essentially this 3.618 to 4.236 range, right? And then you head into price discovery. If you can outperform that, look what happened when we were overperforming on the money flow side. The Fibonacci turned into a blip on the map, and Bitcoin rose from $1,100 all the way on up to $19,000 a token. So this is very important to keep in mind when we see the money flow breaking into this extremely high level, what the potentials of this market truly is. Very fascinating to see that data point for me. Something else that's fascinating, I'll be paying attention. This is a side note, but there's going to be what Brian Rommel is calling a great alignment event on January 25th of 2025 with the planets. But it really is going to be essentially this. So this is a good explanation. A rare planetary alignment will occur where Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn cluster together in the evening sky after sunset. So we're going to be able to see with the naked eye all of these. What you got, Isaac?
What was your level that you're trying to get long in at?
Oh, yeah. Let's go back to it.
So 95.14.
Well, we got 95.14 just hit. All right, let's see here. So we just wiped this one out. I do feel like, I mean, this is pretty thick. You got about $78 million or $70 million worth of short longs that'll be liquidated should it hit this 94.7 number. So I'd definitely be interested in that. I'm kind of feeling like maybe sending half my trading bag after this trade, and then if we keep ticking down, full send in at this 94.4 level. But that is good to see. It's continuing to cut through that. Liquidity levels are pretty incredible to use. Yeah. You just have to have patience in doing so.
I didn't want you to miss that trade. So
I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you. You're looking out for me. I appreciate that. This is going to be interesting, though, guys. January 25th, we're going to be able to see Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn with our naked eye on the night sunset. This is very, very cool to see. I'll be watching it, and my bags go to the moon. This, from the macroeconomic side, Nissan CFO Stephen Ma is reportedly set to step down. Never a dull moment seems to confirm the rumors from earlier this week. The rumor is Nissan, they might be going out of business. They might be going out of business. That would be kind of crazy to see, right? I would imagine Nissan ends up getting bought up by some other organization, but not a great look right now for Nissan. But it is a great look for Bitcoin to be breaking up into this level. Now, this matters a lot because we compare this to our current time frame. So I am a 4-year cycle degen, and I operate in crypto around the 4-year cycle. So I'm going to just kind of lay this out this way. This is the crypto total market cap. Okay. And right now we are sitting at an amazing level of $3.3 trillion market cap. But where we are in relevance to the halving events is right here. See this previous high, we've reached the all-time high, and now we're going into this new price discovery zone. This is basically where we're at right now, heading on up into this new price discovery zone. So let's zoom in on this. This is the time frame in relevance to the 4-year halving where we are at. We've breached that all-time high, and now we are cooking on up to numbers never before seen in Bitcoin's price. But this move ended up punching us up. We basically are right here by about 250%. Okay, so we remember that level. We pumped up by about 250% from the time frame of that exploratory price discovery. But this was in a market that was not in the runaway or blow off top zone. This was just in the expansion zone of the money flow where we accomplished this move. Keeping that in mind, now we check out where we are currently sitting, and let's just take the same example of a non-exploratory money flow realm and just kind of keep it calm, keep collected, right?
Yes,
we don't want to get ahead of ourselves here. But let's look at what a 250% move would look like from here. Get on up there, right there. That would bring our market cap to $11.6 trillion for the crypto market cap. Now, in this exploratory environment that it does look like we are already in with the money flow, I feel more so that the market is going to be able to expand from where it sits right now up to a $15 trillion market cap, or an increase of 350%. Let's check out the past cycles just to double check and see if I'm absolutely nuts in saying this, because I might be, right? I might be. So we've reached the all-time high. God, we're going to have to really zoom into this. Look at this. How much you have to zoom in.
Holy moly.
Yeah, so basically, this is crazy. I can't even deal with this. This is too explosive. I really think that this current setup is going to outperform what we've ever seen in Bitcoin. And as it sits right now, we are heading past this historical realm into price discovery for Bitcoin. We're right on time in terms of the Bitcoin dominance falling down. And at this trajectory, I am of the opinion that Bitcoin is likely to see a $5 trillion market cap, or $4 to $5 trillion. But that does give us some confluence, because we talked about how Bitcoin should essentially operate within the Fibonacci sequence and that price explosion. Let's see what it would look like at a $5 trillion market cap. Real quick, that brings you smack dab to $250,000, the top end of that Fibonacci sequence. This is so beautiful to see all these different data points coming into confluence. But that being said, I think that what we've seen this weekend with XRP, let's just look at the biggest gainers right now. Let's just go here, because the altcoins are waking up right on time. We had this from Matthew Highland. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. The dominance completed its first monthly bearish engulfing candle since November of 2022. He put this out over the weekend. Insane to see this bearish engulfing candle come to Bitcoin dominance altcoin season, verifiably on the books for us now. Now, where are we looking at as far as altcoins and all of our favorite projects here? How are we doing? Hedera up 43% on the day. XRP up 38% on the day. Absolutely crazy. And I got to talk about where I think the top of XRP is. It's not too terribly different than what I thought before, but I will talk about that in greater detail. We have Chainlink, $22.21. Hey-o! That's great. That's my biggest bag right there, up 20% on the day. Fantastic. Quant, not $100. Stablecoin, that's super. And all these old school projects, it's just crazy to me to see all of these old school projects pumping the way they are. I got to click into this Chainlink price. This is too exciting. $22.21. Hit the damn like button, folks. We just gained 20% damn near on the day. Holy good googly moogly. Now, this is a previous local high that we're fighting up against, and I do believe we just broke over it. Let's check it on TradingView to get the exact number here. Oh boy, we're right there. So it's at $22.92 would be that April local high that we experienced back in March of 2024. And, you know, should we get past the little bit of resistance that I'm sure will be there, man, then we can start looking at this larger target of recapturing the $52 per Chainlink token price analysis. But the altcoins that are of smaller market caps are going to make people bleed from their ears out of excitement over the next few months here. There's a lot of people have been coming at me, yelling at me because I'm not hyper bullish on XRP. It's the things that I've said about XRP and what it can accomplish, I felt like are extremely bullish. My thoughts on XRP and where is the top are this. So you go to the all-time price action and market cap action of XRP. Right here, you have just the general chart. Then we go to the market cap. Right here. Why don't you pull this on up for me there, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good idea.
Thank you, sir. Now we're breaking above the previous all-time high market cap. But my bullish scenario, just because of how bullish the overall crypto market is that XRP could tangibly 3x its previous all-time high market cap. Not the price of the token, but the market cap of the token, I think, could actually end up being around $360 billion at the trajectory it's going right now. Let's take a look at what that would mean for price. So we go here, took this number up to around 60. I think it'll be around 69 in the middle of 25. And we kick this to $360 billion, right at about 532. So maybe 589, they meant $5.89.
That's true.
Question mark, you know, that could be the case. And in that regard, probably, you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's out of the realm of possibility, but this is why I look for lower market cap projects than XRP for my personal bags, is because I'm looking for better upside. Now, keeping moving through this, we got to get through a lot of macroeconomic news, but I have a whole slew of crazy altcoin news to get through. So let's see what we got here. We got China with the very large token release for gold. Looks like a gold deposit, the largest gold deposit in history was discovered, worth approximately $83 billion. Supergiant gold deposit discovered in China is one of the largest on Earth and is worth more than $80 billion. The officials have announced the discovery of this quality gold ore, potentially worth around $83 billion, which could end up being the largest known deposit of precious metal anywhere in the world. Man, they are going to have fun with that. Link volume exploding. This is such a beautiful day to be here.
It's
my God.
Day. As long as my link bag's alive, I'm alive.
You got a link bag?
I do have a pretty decently sized link bag.
Good. Very good. I mean, Link's a sneaky one. It's been around for a long time. It's got that partnership with Swift, and it's $11 billion market cap. Very easy to move. Now, U.S. home sales are on track for the worst year since 1995. I am going to talk about this because this plays into my general game plan for what I'm going to do with all my profits. I'm sitting on, but I'm sure will continue to expand as we go into 2025. I have a home that doesn't really have too much left on the mortgage due, but I did get it at a disgustingly low interest rate. I don't think that we're going to see 3% interest rates anytime soon, especially not in 2025 or 2026. So now I'm seeing U.S. home sales on track for the worst they've been since 1995, along with higher than normal interest rates, normal to what people are used to in the recent past. I am more so leaning to just smash buying a home, a nicer, bigger home up closer to maybe the Kennesaw area, maybe Marietta, you know, a little bit nicer, keeping the house that I have now, and then kind of deciding if I want to renovate it or, you know, I'm essentially just feeling like I'm going to rent it out, live in the new house, and then just have both of them. Not necessarily need to kill off the loan that I have remaining at a disgustingly low interest rate of 3%. Rather, I'm going to go choose violence on a new mortgage with all my crypto gains and essentially just expand the real estate portfolio from there. And seeing that the housing market is really having a really hard time. These are the lowest levels we've seen on home sales since 1995, we'll probably see a little bit of a price haircut, especially when you counter in the increase in interest rates over the next year. So this from Joe Biden. He pardoned his damn son, Hunter Biden, on Sunday night, according to NBC News, that son of a bitch. And here is Karine Jean-Pierre in her words about what was the plan with this not too long ago.
The president would not pardon or commute the sentences for his son, Hunter. I just want to make sure that that is not going to change over the next 6 months. The president's saying he would not.
It's still a no. It's still a no.
It will always be a no.
It's still a no. It will be a no. It is a no. And I don't have anything else to add. Will he pardon his son? No.
Oh, man. What a bitch. You know? Just
hate her.
bold-faced lie. Bold-faced lie. How could she do this? How could you just completely go against what you've been promising you won't do to for the American people, and now like, yeah, no, he's good. We're out of here. He's pardoned. Have fun with your federal gun charges that just got dismissed, and you can smoke a crack in the White House. You're fine. That's great.
She's the queen of lying. We know this.
Was she really? She was lying because she knew.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She knew.
She's been lying for months.
She knew. Just unbelievable. I cannot wait until Joe Biden is out and Donald Trump is in. And he did nominate, what a great guy. He nominated Kosh as his head of the FBI. And here's Kosh talking about one of the touchiest subjects on the planet.
Who has Jeffrey Epstein's
Black Book?
Black Book?
FBI.
But who? That is, that I mean, there's...
Oh, that's under direct control of the director of the FBI. Just like the manifesto from the Nashville school shooting of the Catholic school.
Yeah.
We still haven't seen that, right? It's not the Nashville police or PD saying we don't want this out. The FBI airmailed into that operation and said this is not getting out.
So he's going to be taking control of the organization now. Pretty excited to see who's on that Epstein list and the Diddy list. I mean, release all this info and get the FBI agents that are just sitting there in their office, not paying attention. Because every time you heard about a mass shooting, they would respond and be like, he was on our radar. Really? So he was on your radar. You knew about threats against the public and you just waited till he did it. Is that what you did? Yeah. Right? It's so crazy to think about. So I really hope that Kosh is able to really upend that situation and put the American tax dollars to work in a good way that doesn't weaponize the average American citizen that has a distrust of their government, right? How about go stop criminals instead of targeting your civilians that pay you money to exist? How about that? Now we have this. Bernie Sanders on his revenge campaign says Elon Musk is right and agrees with the Department of Government Efficiency to investigate the Pentagon after it failed its 7th consecutive financial audit. Absolutely insane. I am going to remind me at the end of the show to look at the Doge on ETH meme coin, because I am interested in where that one is at, if we got any reasonable pullbacks. What you got?
That sounds absolutely fantastic to look at that. I also have another meme coin to show later. That
you got a meme coin?
Yeah, Jace Drone's been like bugging me about it, but I don't blame him at 32x.
So. Okay, fair enough. Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez could make a run for president in 2028. We've also heard rumors that Hillary Clinton might be thinking of trying to break that glass ceiling herself once again.
Ew.
You know, Alexandra, very dumb, but she works hard. She does work hard. So I'll give her that. Now, if we only had one option, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez or Hillary Clinton, who are you voting for, Isaac? Which one?
Oh my gosh. That's like an impossible question here.
No, give me one. You have to answer. Gun your head.
Cortez.
It's my man, you know. That's my man. She's got the mountains we're looking for. So shout out to her, Alexandria. Keep up the hard work. What's that?
Oh, wrong one. Hold on.
Oh, God, you psychopath. What are you doing?
I am a son of a...
Oh, no.
This is also what she has.
Bro. Oh, give me a zoom. Click back here. Oh, man. That's jacked up, bro.
I know. I don't really care.
I mean, it feels pretty accurate, though. Shout out. Now, under Trump, the U.S. war against crypto is over. According to the Wall Street Journal, nature is healing and letting all of our altcoins absolutely run to the moon. This is the bull market we've all been waiting for. I am so excited to see the Trump administration, and I have to play this from Gabriel Haynes. He's an ETH maxi for sure, and he's giving his battle cries. Let's have a listen.
Time for Ethereum is now! For generations we have suffered from down-only tokenomics, suffering at the behest of the BTC ratio, the Solana ETH ratio. We were made a mockery of by the maxis, by the mandates, but our time is now! In one glorious green candle, we shall engulf the entire crypto industry and conquer the land from Cardano to XRP, and they shall know
I love this
guy. Ethereum is time to show the world why we are second best.
It's time to show the world why we are second best. Shout out to it. On that note, I just had to play that because I do feel like, yes, Ethereum, little laggy right now, but I think it's going to hold its number 2 spot in crypto. And I really feel like Ethereum's probably going to end up around the $1 to $1.5 trillion market cap at the peak of this cycle. People doubting Ethereum, don't do it. You know what I mean? Even when I doubt, this dude identifies as meth. Shout out Jason Bourne. Even when I doubt, like CBDC based coins or anything like that, if they're large enough market cap and crazy enough people that exist, but Ethereum has a lot of institutional interest and development on it, and it is pretty insane to say that, yeah, Ethereum's going to get knocked down a shelf and we're going to see XRP break $1 trillion market cap, or that we're going to see Solana break $1 trillion market cap. I highly doubt that. More so for Solana and XRP, I'd be looking between the 6 up to $700 billion market caps. I don't think they're going to breach $1 trillion this cycle. Now, next cycle, that might be a very, very different situation. We did have this from Borovic talking about Base confirming there will be no Base token. And finally, there are no plans for a Base network token. They're focusing on building and want to solve real problems that'll let you build better. Wants your feedback on what they could be doing better. So, interesting. Just a side note for everyone wondering if there was going to be a Base token. No, as of right now, looks like that is not going to be happening. Isaac, if you can, remind me to take a look at Layer 0 as well. I saw comments in that. But yeah, we gotta check out that project, just where it sits in terms of price. Now, this is Euphoria. I mean, people that hodl, my dad is one of them. My dad is one of the XRP maxis. And he was calling me, just gloating. And I'm like, Dad, I'm glad that your price performance caught up with Chainlink. I'm really glad for you. Okay. I mean, it's good for all of our look. The utility token surge. This man's look on his face. This flows downhill. It's showing right now. Projects like Constellation DAG. Look at this thing. Look at this graph. It's up 18% on the day. Damn near 9 cents a unit. I bought all of mine at 2 cents, so we're almost at a 5x on this project now.
That's beautiful.
That's great. That's very, and my Constellation DAG bag, it's getting a little heavy. Got to admit, getting a little heavy to tote that around town. Constellation DAG, I decided to move into this rather than my other utility token ideas, simply because the market cap was much smaller and much easier to move. And should utility tokens have their day, which we're having our day, Constellation DAG, a much easier market cap to move to the upside. And this is just why. Okay, let's say this is why I like speculating on these lower market cap solid projects right here. I'll show you why. Go to Constellation DAG. We go here to what happens if we even see just a $10 billion market cap, not 100 billion, not 300 billion. You see a 33x from its current price. That is the type of shit that I come into crypto for. I love this. Kelly, he likes DAG too. I've been buying DAG for a long, long time. Even before we were partnered up with DAG, I was buying that shit for myself. So I really feel like this thing has been a long-term play for me. And this is what happens if DAG hits a $10 billion market cap. You end up with a $3 token or an upside of 33x. That is what I love about crypto and finding these little gems. It is looking like it's waking up. Now we're at essentially a moment of resistance. If we can flip this into support, man, it is going to be a quick ride to Valhalla for that project, and I'm feeling damn good. But some people that bought XRP, look, they're feeling like they're gone to Valhalla right now.
On a rocket ship ride. 233. 233. 5. 10,001.
This is like my dad to a T. Exactly like it. He better be in the chat too. We were talking about it. People were dogging him for holding it.
Yeah.
And it's something where it's like, if I'm talking about what's the best upside in crypto, I feel like I have a responsibility to find the things that can literally change our lives with small bags.
Yeah.
That's where the difficulty in like just staying bullish, or like, I'm never going to be that guy that's saying XRP is going to $20. I'm not going to do it. Let's look at why. Let's look at why I don't think this thing is actually going to accomplish that. Here you go. Here you go. Cook this about 69. Shut up, computer. There we go. So in order to hit $20, $21, you have to have a $1.5 trillion market cap. Like, really? We think that XRP is going to, maybe like, if XRP continues immense growth, they accomplish, say, between 300 to $400 billion market cap this cycle, and then we keep moving into like 2028, 2030, and even more FOMO is built about it. But even then, it's hard. It's $1.5 trillion is what you need to get a $20 XRP token, and that's a 7.5x from where it sits. Look at this. So you need to accomplish a $1.5 trillion market cap to get a 7.5x from the current price of XRP. This is why I look at better upside. I'm sitting here getting, like, all these people find me on Twitter. They're like, how dare you ever talk about XRP again? Keep our names out your mouth. Acting like Will Smith at the Grammys or something like that. So pathetic.
Jeez.
I'm looking for the things that have great upside potential. I will highlight XRP and what its potentials are long term. But you know what? It's going to be a long road to the top, and it's got a lot of competition. Thank you, Dion Greg. Think $5 is realistic for XRP. There, it is. But talking about this $20, $50 price targets that I'm seeing on TikTok, it just makes me sick. And I have to call it out when I see it. Now, if XRP was able to flip Solana, there's no way Ethereum can't make a comeback too. This from DeFi Investor. Ethereum still has the best DeFi ecosystem, constantly growing in L2 adoption, and it has a major catalyst, the Pectra upgrade. The prediction is that ETH will hit a new all-time high within the next 4 months. And honestly, that is very conservative. If we're looking at the general chart, let's go ahead and pull up Ethereum, see what we're looking at on the chart to see when this bad boy, it should actually start ripping here. Usually it's a laggard, definitely behind Bitcoin. We may as well go to the coin market cap side to show you this. It does lag behind Bitcoin. As you see, we got to look at the Bitcoin all-time high real quick. And I got to treat this show like newcomers are coming in because I see a lot of newcomers, so bear with me. Now, Bitcoin started moving, hit that original all-time high in April of 2021, okay? And we go to Ethereum, see where this started pumping. Go to the all-time. I got a lot of tabs open. You can tell. So it started ripping right. So March, April was when Bitcoin started doing things. Ethereum started really cooking in May. In the summertime, it hit around $3,900. Steep correction, and then kept on going to the upside. It reached this peak, the secondary peak, right at around the secondary peak of Bitcoin, but it does lag. The massive upswing to Bitcoin happens, then the massive upswing to Ethereum, and then the water just flows downhill and really makes all boats rise with the tide. So if we're looking at Ethereum on a charted side, let's go to TradingView. and see what we could be expecting in the short term. I am seeing a little bit of a bull flag on this project right now. It does play out to, I believe, around $4,800. Right there is where this general pennant would take you. But the dominance is really what we got to be looking at when we're wondering when ETH is going to explode. Let's go here to BTC.D. And isn't it wonderful that this altcoin season happened right when I thought it would? I've been talking about it for like a year, and I was starting to sweat. When we came into November, I was like, you better give me that altcoin season, you son of a gun. There's a lot of warnings from Wall Street and stuff. No alt season. Sorry, guys. Ethereum or ETFs are here. You lose. Let's check it out. So right now we are seeing a major pullback on Bitcoin dominance. Holy God. That is absolutely beautiful to see for our altcoin bags. We are currently down 8.3% on Bitcoin dominance. That is massive.
We only have, 21 more days until historical Bitcoin
Pretty much,
dominance
yeah.
shoots downwards.
I'm
even
glad
more.
you brought it up. Let's bring it up here. So the halving, I might have to kill off some other indicators here. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta get logged into the one I bought on this computer.
That'd be smart.
That would be smart. So here we go. Halving, because I do believe you're right. I think it's December 23rd.
Yeah.
December 23rd is the
21
day.
days.
So Bitcoin halving events, not Litecoin halving events. Okay. So what do we got here? 200 and currently about 224 days. We should really see that cliff fall off. Like this could bounce around and try to regain its strength right around the realm that we're at right now.
Yeah.
But in general, we're looking for about 245 days or December 23rd for that time frame of a nasty fall in the Bitcoin dominance. And this is where you see things like this, where it's down only for Bitcoin dominance and up only for Ethereum, Solana, and other major altcoins and small altcoins. That's why I prospect on the very small ones as well. In this market, after the second halving, you had a lot less altcoins for it to compete against Bitcoin versus other altcoins. That's why you see a little bit of stumbles in moments where it tries to recapture it. But the expansion of altcoin ecosystems during this third halving bull market cycle, even with regulatory pressures scaring a bunch of innovators in the altcoin space out of, producing products in the US, you still see the Bitcoin dominance fall off a cliff in a way it has never seen before. And now that we have true and tried regulatory clarity, Gary Gensler stepping down, we have just basically clear skies ahead for us to innovate here in the United States, especially for altcoins. I think that this is going to be a very steep, violent hill for Bitcoin to fall down, and that does not mean the price falls. When Bitcoin dominance falls, its price explodes at the same time. It's pretty crazy to see, but this is what happens in bull markets, and the doomers just cannot accept it. We also saw this from Wisdom Tree applying for a spot XRP ETF. So Wall Street trying to get their ETF for XRP approved. We did read last week, though, there's a little bit of nuance within what NASDAQ is looking is acceptable in terms of an ETF. XRP was a no on that acceptance list. So it'll be interesting. I mean, I think it's subject to change. NASDAQ could change its mind. But as it sat last week with the I think it was Hashdex or something like that.
It was Hashdex, yeah.
And the NASDAQ table of contents basically said what could and couldn't be approved for ETFs. The only two altcoins that had approval stamps of yes on them were Chainlink and Avalanche. Something very, very important to keep in mind. But we do see a little bit of push for an XRP ETF as well. Now, a lot of the volume from XRP buys, this is from Marty Party, came from Upbit, the Korean exchange. Blockchain analytics firm ScopeScan reported via X that the recent rise in Ripple was likely led by Koreans. They added Upbit's XRP trading volume in the past 24 hours was $3.8 billion. 11 times that of Bitcoin, which is larger than Binance's trading volume. BitThumb's trading volume in the same period was 1.2 billion. And here's the snapshots of each. Here's Binance. and that volume coming in at around 3.59 bill, and Upbit coming in at 3.8 bill. So a lot of Korean purchases. But I will note that we did see a large amount of increase in volume on Coinbase as well. It's kind of a snowball effect when people start seeing that price move, and then a lot of dudes try to short it. I knew not to short it on this price discovery because I kept seeing the liquidity above it constantly. Shorts just getting liquidated one after another. Was not going to try to play that game. Where are we on the price for the token for Bitcoin here? We're resurging a little bit. Son of a Isaac, look at this.
Yeah.
Pull it out. We forgot to look at this. Would you look at it? Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
Unbelievable.
My bad.
It's fine.
My
it's
bad.
fine.
I mean,
We're
chat was talking
covering
about
the
it
show.
too, so
it's
look
fine.
at chat.
I understand. Okay, we're covering a lot of news.
Busy.
Where's the
people.
liquidity now? Okay, we wiped this out. Oh boy. Well, there's a little bit left. 94.4. Okay. And it's actually brighter yellow now. So I might still be able to get that. I might still be able to. So 94.4. Got to keep moving this bastard down. All right. There we go. So keeping moving here. What else do we got? We got XRP gained $50 billion in market cap in just 3 days. This number is actually more than that now. Wait until you see what a $50 billion market cap does to render. If a $50 billion market cap increase came to render, that would make each token $90. ICP, that would bring it to $100. BET, ASI, $20 just about. Near, that increase would be to $40. Ondo would bring it to $15. Aerodrome to $66. This is why I like Aerodrome. Oh, and shout out to Coins Chick. Thank you very much for gifting the membership. Very much appreciate you. Think about that, though. We have a regulatory board that is going to be advising the United States White House on crypto policy. We have Brian Armstrong, who's been rubbing shoulders with politicians all along the way, and Coinbase custodying the largest Bitcoin ETF stack on the planet. Now they have their own blockchain base and also DeFi protocols and yield potential on the base ecosystem, mostly through Aerodrome, right? And so when we think about this, in this current market that we're in right now, Aerodrome actually might end up being within the top 30 of this bull market cycle. Now, the top 30 at the current velocity that I've showed you through this whole show brings my analysis to basically the top 30 is going to have $50 to $60 billion market caps on up. It's going to have to be at 50 billion on up to be considered in the top 30. Let's say on that analysis, on the current trajectory of the overall market, that Aerodrome ends up in the top 30 at number 30 when the bull market peak comes. We cook this level up on circulating supply and we go to where it would be right around, let's just say 50 billion flat. That would bring you to a 37x from Aerodrome at a current price of $1.53. That is disgusting to think about because I bought Aerodrome originally at 18 cents.
Yeah.
And then I refilled my bags twice when the price fell down to 50 cents. Currently, it's asleep, and I feel like buying more Aerodrome once again. It is the sleeping giant I feel like everyone is ignoring. That is going to be one of the new fastest horses in this race. Go to Aerodrome's price, see what we're dealing with right now. I think it's still asleep. I hope it is, as this is what I'm actually I'm going to drop another $1,000 into this. I feel like just buying more of this. On the year, you can see it's just very consistent higher lows. I was hoping for some sort of a pullback down to this dollar range. I am not getting it. And the altcoin market is starting to explode. So as it sits right now, I kind of feel like this, you have a W pattern here where it fell to $1.05 twice. And you also had a W pattern on a larger scale here where the price fell to right around 40 or 50 cents twice. These are prove it points. These are W patterns. And in my opinion, one of the more powerful patterns that you can see in crypto. And shout out to Jared Beard for joining as an OG member. Thank you very, very much for joining as a member of the Blockchain Basement. I very much appreciate your support, brother. Now, Moonwell is in that category. I've been building a bag of Moonwell. My average entry is right around 5.5 cents right now. Also, sleepy. This has absorbed around 20 to 30% of all wrapped Bitcoin in the base network. Aerodrome taking up the remainder. So Moonwell is another bag that I've been building. I saw this explosive price action, wanted it to fall back down to this previous all-time high, which it did, and then felt like it was time to stack on that project. So I'm feeling good about Moonwell as well, and it's only at $180 million market cap. So it's kind of in that same size realm as Constellation DAG. These are my plays that can absolutely take my portfolio to Valhalla. And no, they are not 10% of my portfolio or even 20%. These are 2% plays, maybe 3% of my overall value in crypto or fiat that I expose to market caps of this size. But these are the types of things that made stupid amounts of money for me the last bull market. So keeping that in mind, there's a lot of money being made by staking Aerodrome. And essentially, if Coinbase and Brian Armstrong are rubbing shoulders with the administration, I really don't see it not being part of the conversation. Coinbase is going to be the King Kugla exchange this cycle. Now, we saw this guy asking, bullish for Ripple XRP? We're talking about Chainlink, folks. We are excited to announce Europe's first tokenized securities trading and settlement system, 21X. Trade on 21X. Adopting the Chainlink standard, the price feeds will underpin the 21X's trading engine, and CCIP will connect it to assets across the on-chain economy. Once again, Chainlink just being the master of data transmission. It's such a small market cap. I really feel like people are underselling what Chainlink is going to be capable of this market. $200 billion feels like a reasonable target for Chainlink at this moment. Currently, we are breaking out. We're trying to hit that midterm high that we had in March. This is really great to see. The midterm high was $22.80. We are inches away from hitting that level, so that is fantastic. The volume is up. Oh my God! Look at the volume.
Holy moly!
The volume is up 1,000%.
Oh, I thought it was 100%. I'd rather look closer, 1,000.
Damn, dude. And this is all without CCIP fees from Swift being part of the equation. Just the CCIP fees from Swift, if Chainlink were to transact 1% in a test manner of the transactions that Swift has, 1%, that would in and of itself bring Chainlink's price to $375 a unit. But as the overall market velocity is increasing, and it does look like we're going to have a true and tried bull market, this thing wants $200 billion market cap. Okay. I feel like this thing is going to 10x its previous all-time high in terms of market cap. And what would that do? Let's just have a gander at what that does, because I know this is redundant, but I have a lot of XRP maxis that just will not wake up to these simple mathematical facts. If we go from this realm up to $200 billion, that brings you to a $279 per token range. That is a insane upside potential for this. The vast majority of my portfolio is in Chainlink. I am heavily overexposed, and someone needs to tell Swift about this, because Daddy needs a couple houses.
Daddy needs his money.
I could be buying a portfolio of homes if that goes down.
A couple tanks,
dude.
We'd be cruising down Cobb Parkway and big ass tank.
I don't know, man. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. I'm undecided about it. It's a very tough decision to buy a tank or not to buy a tank. I'd rather maybe just I was talking to Veteran Crypto about it. Maybe I'd just get an armored Sequoia, and that would be reasonable. It looks more reasonable.
It does look more reasonable.
Or
you could build a house that looks like a tank.
No, you've gone too far.
Okay.
You've gone too far. I'm trying to keep my marriage together, Isaac. Okay.
That's fair.
Trying to keep the marriage together here.
Not bad.
It's fine. Now, we do have to keep this in mind. We did see 50,000 XRP tokens unlocked from escrow.
That's $500K.
Well, it's $1 billion worth of XRP.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
But I'm seeing a lot of to and from this. So I don't want to say that they're going to jump on your heads right now. because I did see a couple of these transactions go back into escrow, is what I saw.
Yeah.
But you have to be wary that Ripple held 80% of the XRP supply, right? So when you see the price move into moon level, thoughts, I mean, people on TikTok are just celebrating to the lights go out. But we have to keep in mind Ripple holds a large amount of these, and taking profits. No one goes broke taking profits. Holy God, Chainlink just hit midterm highs. Give me the bow bow bows. Do we got the bow bow? Oh my God, this is so beautiful. See, we're at $23. $23. Absolutely fantastic.
Fuck.
Because my average buy is like $4.50 on this project.
Yeah, mine is like 10, 11 bucks.
So you doubled up.
I doubled up.
There you go.
What you gotta do.
There you go. And you know what? I am so happy to see. I'm so damn happy for me. This broke that median interim kind of April high. Now, oh my God, with that kind of volume, this kind of juice coming to the market, and we're still only at a $14 billion market cap.
I know.
I am so happy. My wife is finally going to care about Chainlink. She finally is going to care about it. Because she said, don't talk to me about Chainlink till it breaks the March highs. And I was like, fine.
Here we are, baby.
Oh, man, it feels good. All right, so now we got to keep looking here. Neoxa with a God candle. I believe Nick had been talking about this one quite a bit. And I've seen a lot of talk on Neoxa. I do want to just check into the chart, see what it is doing. It's up 18% on the day. $7.5 million market cap, a micro cap. This is a strong proof of work project Nick has talked about for, oh my God. Okay. So, oh my God. So this thing is absolutely going insane and is still at extreme lows from its highs over here in January 2024. Oh my God. Is this thing waking up again? That is absolutely incredible to see. Holy cow. Now, if you had $10,000, which of these tokens would you buy in this current market? Would you buy XRP? Would you buy Pepe, the wonderful frog, Bitcoin for its true and tried boomer narrative? You got SWI as an option here. FET, which is ASI super conglomerate of AI projects. And AI, that conference of March, NVIDIA, the conference of March, that is going to gigasend AI. What you got, Isaac?
I have I'm very overexposed to ASI.
Are you really?
Yeah, I have one of my biggest bags is an ASI right now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, I think that you're going to be kind of sleepy until about February, maybe end of January, because narrative right now is utility tokens and Bitcoin, right? And then meme coins. Yeah. But the closer we get to that NVIDIA conference and the hype around AI really starts catching fire again, then we're going to see what we saw in March of 2024, where literal 5-10x's happened in the span of a freaking week, and lots of profits were made. Now it's up to me to take them, which you're damn right I did. Felt great. One of them that I feel a little sad taking profits on was Avalanche. I still have a good bag of Avalanche. I sold Avalanche at $52, and then it fell all the way back down to like 20 some odd dollars. But over the course of just the last few days, Avalanche has gone absolutely bonkers. Let's check it out. Avalanche at $48.06. It's up 7% on the day right now. Absolutely incredible price movement to see. Holy cow. Going back and forth between these. We didn't get the pullback we're looking for on this yet, so I'm keeping an eye on this. Look at Avalanche, though. Dang near $50 on the pump. I was super aggravated because I had a long in for Avalanche right here, and I was playing it safe on the stop loss, got shook out on my freaking trade, and then it pumped all the way up to damn near $50. That is so aggravating. But, can't get lucky if you're at the fair, and I do have to protect the capital I'm trading with, so I got shook out. Stop loss, playing it safe in this damn coil pattern, but I saw this coil pattern. I was like, this thing is going to pump. Now, Avalanche all-time high was around $129. But, it's currently at number 10. I think that Avalanche will be in the $200 billion market cap club and up. Don't know how much higher it's going to be, but I really feel like this thing is going to be a major mover. Let's take a look, do some math on what that would look like in terms of AVAX holding its position at number 10 and riding to Valhalla in this current bull market. Let's go here, right around 200 billy. That would bring you to, oh my God, $486 a token. That's it, holding its position.
And that's only a 9x, right?
Well, from where it sits right now, but my original buy is $10 on this thing.
Yeah, I know.
You know, so that's a hell of a move. Holy good googly moogly. Wow, that is incredible. I really think that AVAX is going to be a major winner, though, and excited to hold the bag that I do. And we bought a vehicle and outbuilding with the other bag, so it's treated me well all along the way. We did see this. Enron is thinking about launching their own token. Anyone that remembers Enron was this gigantic fraud. They got caught. Enron Corporation announces to relaunch with a vision to solve the global energy crisis. As the company dedicated to solving this crisis with a bold new vision, will leverage cutting-edge tech, human ingenuity, and cooking the books in the spirit of adaptation to address critical challenges of energy sustainability, accessibility, and affordability. What a bunch of $50 words they spin in there. Now, naturally, seeing this, I went to the Solana meme system, and this is what I found. Enron on Solana. It was trending this morning. It's got $26,000 in locked liquidity and a huge market cap at $44,000. Now, if Enron actually does move forward with this plan, this thing is going to go bonkers. It on the news, just on the news of this potentially happening, this thing rose by 2,800%. Now, as you can see in its history, it has multiple little sky-high jackknifes you can see here. But this one engulfed the rest. A very, very small microcap meme coin that I am going to keep on my radar. It's only got 128 holders. No one told me about this thing. I just went snooping around myself. Bunch of people getting in early on this damn thing. Top traders, I went here. Not a bunch of dev dumps. You got a bunch of buys and not too massive of discrepancy from the buy to the sell, so they're doubling up here. You have a couple no buy and sells for $1,000 and then $2,000 there. But at large, I won't be surprised to see idiotic projects like this go to levels we can't even imagine. This brings me to, where's Doge? I got to go to Doge here.
I'll remind you. So I got the ski token pulled up too.
Ski token?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. All right. I guess I got to buy a tank. MVino says I got to buy a tank or he's going to be disappointed. Fine. But what if, how about this? What if I buy a Sequoia, armor it, and then get a sunroof with maybe a 50 on a rising platform? You know?
Like a full sunroof, not like the normal sunroofs they have, like an entire roof.
Yeah. Like the whole roof rolls back and then like Isaac comes out of the top.
50K.
You know? I mean, that's a move too.
That is a move. I mean, that's pretty much a tank. So
well, and we'd need to get you, armored side shields that are pop up.
Yeah,
you need those for sure. But I think we can work this out. Let's go to the Department of Government Efficiency on Ethereum to see if there is any buy opportunity on this insane meme coin. At the time being, maybe. So I can see multiple points where it's punched to this $140 million market cap realm. It's currently at a $259 million market cap, but we have to wait until basically inauguration.
Yeah.
Until we see this like truly happen. Like Trump needs to stay alive. He needs to be inaugurated. But then when we see the true and tried Department of Government Efficiency rolled out, this token is going to do some ridiculous things. So I'll keep an eye on it. I put a basic line at the fall 2 point of $140 million market cap. And should I see it fall down to that level between now and January 20th, I'll scoop up a little bag. But what's this ski token you're talking about?
Ski token. Oh, now let me get this started. Okay, so Jace Drone has been bugging me to show this one for the past couple of weeks when it was down here.
Mm-hmm.
It was a 32x. So to where it's at now, 117 million.
Did you pick some up?
Cap. No, I did not. Sadly, I didn't pick any up.
Okay.
But top 3 traders are dev cells. Don't like it. Bunch of dev cells.
And the price go up, people still happy. That is a lot of dead sales.
107,000 holders. Yeah.
Holy cow.
And then I wasn't able to pull up bubble maps here, so I pulled it up on the side.
Okay.
And let's go over, where did it go? There. Okay, I'm trying to pull up the application's a little different than what it is on Deck Screener.
This
Number
isn't
one wallet,
sparking too many worries, though.
no, this is definitely not too many worries. There's only 2 separate wallets here, or 3 separate wallets here. And then top holders 2.5%.
Okay.
So that's not bad at all. It's pretty juicy.
Yeah, I mean, it looks that just shooting from the hip, that looks like a Cabal token that might keep pumping.
Yeah. Definitely.
With these memes, though, for the love of God, please be careful because most of them are going to zero. So
take it from me, folks. I am the Solana rug machines. I do what you are not supposed to do. You're welcome.
Rides it to zero for the culture.
For the culture, for the meme culture.
Yeah, God bless it. Now, we saw Enron token. That's crazy. We also did see this. Looks like Modang got listed to Coinbase. I wonder how Modang's price is doing. It's been a while since anyone had talked about this. And I did see or meme coins in general were taking a haircut. This thing's up by 50% today. Holy cow. At a $539 million market cap, it fell all the way down to a $300 million market cap. And this is the year it's trying to reclaim those highs. It doesn't seem that this cute little hippo is dying anytime soon. My God, there's a lot of people that really like this. Volume up by 457%. That's crazy to see. Shout out. Holy good googly moogly. We got to keep refresh on this top movers list here.
You also want
Chainlink.
to take a look at Layer Zero.
Oh, yeah. Layer Zero. Good call out. Good call out. This is so crazy seeing these old schools. Cardano at $1.20 just about. Holy cow, man. Algorand. The Algorand and HBAR, I dislike them for the same centralization reasons as XRP, but they had better upside potential because their market caps are smaller. And you can see it. Like you move from 11 cents to 50 cents, while XRP, moves from 70 cents up to $2.70. So now let's look at Layer Zero. Let's look at Layer Zero. I'm super excited today because I can finally start working out again. Thankfully, I had to take last week off of working out for the first time in a very, very long time. I was very aggravated with it. I don't like taking time off of working out.
I've killed everybody in this office.
It didn't kill us, Isaac.
It didn't kill us, but RP Josh.
RIP. Shout out. Pour some liquor out.
Pour some liquor out.
For Mr. Joshua
for
Jake. Shout out. Now, Layer Zero, it's at $6.19. It's funny seeing all the people that got aggravated because the airdrop situation. Guys, airdrop situations usually are shit shows in crypto. That's just the way it goes. Layer Zero, it's integrating with a lot of good projects. Interoperability play is probably going to rise the same way we'll see Polkadot rise because interoperability is a thing that is going to be sought after. Institutionals want it. It's going to happen. So right now we're at a quick double up. It's basic. I would call this kind of like the mid zone at $4.40. Currently at $6.20. So in this situation, it's building a shelf. Son of a bitch. Over the last 7 days, this is one healthy shelf you're looking at. Bitcoin would need to make a major sneeze before this would go down. Layer Zero, a market cap of $500 million, 680 mil. I'm not exposing a bunch of my capital if I were to be going after this project. I know it's around, and this is one of those things where I cover hundreds, if not thousands, of tokens. So I don't have millions of dollars to just spread amongst everything I come across. But I've seen enough hype and excitedness about Layer Zero and the development behind it to know that it's going to be around during this bull market. It's currently at number 130. So this is a little bit deeper of a pick. But the real price explosion on this thing has not happened yet. If I'm looking at this thing, market cap, it came out at an original valuation of $1 billion. Fell down, the sell-off happened from the insiders, the airdrops, and now it's making its way back on up. So that thing has not hit escape terminal velocity right now. We got blockchain report. Shout out for the super chat here. MVNO, thank you. It sounds like a decked out Sequoia. It will be acceptable. I appreciate that. Appreciate that because I care about what you think.
And the measure.
Layer 3 L3 token. It's a low cap, fantastic project. Has a rewards mechanism built in. And shout out for gifting the membership to Alex as well, Mr. Blockchain Report. Had him on the show before. Great human being. Let's check out L3. That's what it is, right? L3 token. Let's see what we're dealing with here. So $44 million market cap. A little bit of a haircut on the day. Up 130% on the, or 113% on the month. And overall, flipping me the bird. If I'm backing up forest to the trees, it's flipping me the bird to the forest and the trees here. So $44 million market cap. Let's do the quick comparison. We can't do it that way. Wonder if we have any more information about this. So it is available on a lot of different exchanges. It does not say Coinbase though, the normie extreme one. Layer 3. I mean, you're digging pretty deep. You have layer 2 narrative for sure. Maybe layer 3 might be like the normie next step. They're looking at layer 2s. Well, what's layer 3? I'm going to go find a layer 3.
Yeah,
right?
I'm on board. I'm a board man. And I want layer 3.
Maybe. I mean, we have like blue collar America loves their XRP right now. And they're going to be looking for sneaky picks. I'm telling you. Layer 3. Let's go to the X account here. See how active this thing is on the social side. About 699,000 followers. That's quite a bit. Followed by Virtual Bacon. Okay.
Say no, it's good.
I mean, Bacon, he's pretty good.
He's pretty smart.
He's pretty good. Devs are cooking. What do they got on engagement? 630 likes, 319 likes. I mean, they're definitely being seen.
Organic too.
I mean, yeah, this isn't botted. You don't see a bunch of the same amount of likes on it, so that's not bad. A lot of partnerships, partnering up with Mantle, looks like. Okay. Layer 3, maybe there's some action here. I will have to read a little bit more about it to feel even more comfortable, but Blockchain Report does some great work himself. And yeah, I mean, this might be a little bit of a move here. He's been using it for 3 years now. So that's good to have that long-term experience with it, but very interesting. That's the deep pick kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That absolutely can become life-changing gains. Like just the small bets. I have $1,000 on one project that's like $100 million, a couple thousand on another. And last bull market, I just randomly chose Polygon at a couple cents because I liked the logo. I like the narrative of layer 2 and just helping Ethereum with faster transactions and cheaper transactions. It made sense, as well as Loopring.
That's an old one right there.
Yeah, that's an old one. I guess I can use Loopring as a warning to take profits here. Let's look at Loopring. Loopring made me a lot of money last cycle, and currently it's sitting at 23 cents. But overall, you can see it's got a long way to go to the top. Now, it's been around since it did experience that first 2017 push, hit a all-time high of around $1.80. And then the secondary push made it all the way up to $3.30. And I bought Loopring for very cheap. I bought it in this dip right here. And I think I came in at around 35 cents per token on average. Sold it for $3. Felt great. Never got back in. Not sad about that. So, not everything rises, continues to rise. Loopring maybe I just called out a random low-hanging fruit pick that'll go stupid amounts, though.
Maybe.
Do you try to seek out altcoins that have not been listed on exchanges so you have a quick growth potential when they get listed? Mike J, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I look for altcoins that are kind of hard to get, but they have good technology and really strong communities that can push for that listing. And then when they do get listed, guess what has to happen? The exchange has to buy a whole shitload of those tokens to list on their exchange. So I do look for those types of things, those movements in the market. I'll check out Peak from Miss Tia Made It. Check out Peak on the stream, and then Seamless. I did see Seamless is coming back to life. So let's check out these two projects real quick before I go beat that bag. Now, Peak at a 41-cent price mark, down 15% on the day. I like a haircut during this kind of environment, for God's sakes. Now, it's only been out since November. Oh, it's only been out since November 13th. Oh, snap. Wife from the top ropes with the deep pick here. Hold on. Got $159 million market cap. Volume only up by 4% on the 24-hour time frame, but that doesn't bother me too much. You see a little bit of a haircut going on here. Interesting. What exchanges? No Coinbase yet. I don't see Binance on this list either. Okay. So it's not on Binance or Coinbase yet. Interesting. We go to the X page. Let's see what we're dealing with here. 278,000 followers. Deep in play and machine real world assets and machine DeFi. So this is kind of cooked into your deep in, your AI narrative, and your real world asset utility token narrative. All three of them. That is very interesting. Very new project. Let's see if it's been scamming or botting its own likes. No, doesn't look like it. Looks pretty organic. I am already following it because she brought it up. Now she's reminded me, let's turn on these notifications and make sure you have the notifications on for this show. Okay? For God's sakes.
We hit 65,000 subscribers during the show.
We hit 65,000? Hold on, let me do a refresh.
Take a look at it.
Did we do it? Did we do it? Oh!
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. That feels good. Thank you very much for the support, you guys. That's absolutely fantastic. I got to buy some Peak. You know what? I got some dry powder in Ethereum that I'm going to send straight after Peak. That's what I'm going to do. I like what I'm seeing on this Peak graph here. So don't let me forget to do that, Isaac, for God's sakes. Now, what was the other one that we had to look at? Was it Seamless? Seamless. Yeah. That's right. Seamless. Let's see here. Because I did see the price was waking up just a bit. Let's see how far it's ran away. Up 25%. It looks like, or 19% on the day. Okay. On the 7 day, we're up 30%. The 1 month, we're up 54%. But a long way to go to the top of its release. So this is insider sell-off, which has been going on, which got it down to these extreme low levels. Now, we're currently at 14 million Seamless tokens circulating with 100 million total. We have to keep that in mind. Let's see if we got any tokenomics data on this in the meantime. Let's see. We don't get any tokenomics off this. It is already on Coinbase. Go to the X page here. See what we're looking at. So the activity stayed pretty high. It's got 80,000 followers and 485 likes on that one. But honestly, these are kind of low. Look, 10, 43. Interesting. So maybe we go to DeFi Llama for this one, right? Let's go to DeFi Llama. We got a lot of projects to look at. Let's see here. Seamless protocol. So this blue line is the TVL, and then the Seamless price is the green. Honestly, not that bad. Look at the price.
I like that.
That's pretty decent, right? And this is kind of a down in the trenches overall price action. This wake up pump is nothing compared to what the pump would be if we see this thing recapture even these local levels. These are $5.80 a token. It's currently at $1.54 and a market cap of $21 million. So another kind of deep pick that might absolutely send it. Mike J's funny. Can you guys make us insiders? I'm trying, baby. I'm giving you all the tools to use in your toolbox to look at a project. DeFi Llama. You got just general price action. You got activity on X. You got all the different narratives that it's plugging itself into. You have all of these different assets that you need to combine together to make that decision. You have to do your own research. I know they say it in cliche, but there are tangible steps you have to take if you are looking at a new project for any portion of your portfolio. This is obviously not financial advice. I'm talking about what I do every time that I approach a new project to see if it's worth investing into. Now, what I've found is that I am buying Peak today. That is my pick of the day. It looks pretty good. Isaac, what are you going to buy?
Once the Friday day hits, it's a great question, actually.
Yeah?
I still want Burrows.
Burrow. We need to get some Burrow. You know what? I tried to get it on I might need to fly to Mexico to buy Burrow because
Or just use Nord.
hey, don't. Okay, no.
Why?
I mean, you can't do that. You can't
Why?
do that.
Why?
But there is a thing out there that exists called NordVPN. So,
That's kind of what I just said, Drew.
no, it's all in the wording.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
Or
it's
VPN,
fine.
everybody.
Yeah, it's all in the wording. But I appreciate all of you that support the Blockchain Basement. If you guys don't already have cold storage wallets for your loved ones that are going to be hounding you on how you got so lucky this Christmas season, take advantage of our 20% off deal. Link in the description. Click the link. Use code BASE10 with a capital B.
Base 20.
Or BASE20. Yeah, good call. BASE20, and you get 20% off of that Arculus cold storage wallet. And we also are working with a fantastic new project called Sentiment. And we're on the ground floor. I guess you asked how we could become insiders. Well, we are becoming the ground floor beta testers for Sentiment, which is built on top of Constellation DAG. And it is similar to the past market play of Brave Browser, where you got paid for your data. Now, what we have with Sentiment is a slew of surveys that we're going to be putting out and collecting all of our preferences. Say if you like, Toyota over Chevy, etc. We're going to be taking those surveys and taking part in a ground floor beta testing program with Sentiment. We got the link in the chat. Make sure you pin that link at the top of the chat for me if you can.
Done.
And also, if you're watching this after the live stream, you go down to the description of our show and you can click this link right here to givesentiment.com. You click this link and all you got to do is set up for the Blockchain Basement beta testers. You click that bad boy, fill out the form, send the info in, and then you'll be hearing back from the development team directly. And this is me wanting to take part in the ground floor development of a pretty interesting new project that, in my opinion, is releasing at the most bullish crypto bull market of this century. So I'm super excited to be taking part in that. And as you guys know, honestly, my testnet activities on SWI, when everyone was laughing at SWI, they laughed at me for testnetting SWI. Not so funny now, right? When you see SWI and what it's accomplished in a pretty short amount of time. I love and appreciate all you. Support the basement. What's up down in the Rumble? We got Prep Crypto, Word Sister, and in the basement YouTube chat, Caden Anthony. Ducey does crypto with all the amazing work you do. Ducey, you know what? Let's see this market go to 15 trillion. I'm gonna be hooking you up, brother. Ducey does a lot of work for us in the background, keeping stuff together for us. MJ, C90FTW, all the people Sufficient Enough. You know what? I keep forgetting to show Sufficient Enough has an absolutely amazing hunt that he just pulled off.
Oh yeah,
You saw that one?
I haven't seen it yet, but I remember we talked.
Yeah, we're gonna have to show it. Tommy Marin, Michael Moore, Green Day Prophets, Blasnik, Bob from Accounting, KJam. I love y'all. Stay diligent. Hackers, scammers are getting more active than ever. Protect your crypto. And until tomorrow, I bid you adieu.
Peace.
Goodbye.